If the standings did not change, the Yankees would face the Minnesota Twins. Although the Los Angeles Angels are a threat to overtake the Twins for the second wild-card spot in the AL, we just felt it was probably in our best interests to do that. Girardi said of the decision to start Severino on Wednesday, and to make sure that if we were in the wild-card game that he was prepared and had the right rest. But we will still play to win this division. Winning the pennant would spare them the randomness of a single-game playoff and provide an extra 3 days rest before a 5-game divisional series. If the AL East race indeed comes down to the final day of the regular season, the Yankees might be forced to depend upon Jordan Montgomery against the Toronto Blue Jays on Sunday. Montgomery started and won Tuesday's game, and if the Yankees and Red Sox finish up in a tie, they would play a 1-game playoff to determine the division winner, a play-in before the play-in on Monday. That might mean having to use Severino a day earlier than planned. That's too complicated to think about right now, Girardi said. It's like a movie, right? Montgomery, who surprisingly made the team as its 5th starter out of spring training, has had a creditable rookie season and pitched well Tuesday night, working 6 innings while allowing 6 hits and 1 run. Advertisement. Continue reading the main story. The Yankees scored 4 of their runs in the second inning, largely because of the wildness of Rays starter Blake Snell, who walked in 2 runs and wild-pitched another home after allowing a leadoff home run to Starlin Castro. They added 2 more runs in the 8th inning on a run-scoring bloop single by Gary Sanchez and an infield hit by Matt Holliday. Newsletter sign up. Continue reading the main story. Please verify you're not a robot by clicking the box. Invalid email address. Please re-enter. You must select a newsletter to subscribe to. Sign up. You agree to receive occasional updates and special offers for the New York Times' products and services. Thank you for subscribing. An error has occurred. Please try again later. View all New York Times newsletters. But the result might have been different had it not been for the Yankees' Aaron Hicks. In his first game back after missing 20 games with an oblique strain, leaping high over the center field wall to pull back what would have been a grand slam for Rays catcher Wilson Ramos in the first inning. Hicks, who walked in each of his first 3 plate appearances, also drew one of the bases-loaded walks in the second inning. I thought he hit it pretty well, but it just kinda died for me and gave me a great opportunity, Hicks said. Montgomery, who hugged Hicks in the dugout after the inning, agreed. I told him, "Thanks for saving me," Montgomery said. It earned high praise from Girardi as well. "That's the difference in the game right there," he said. "It saved the day for us." Montgomery settled down after the first inning, allowing just 4 more singles and striking out 5 hitters. But in his first major league season, Montgomery has thrown 150 innings, nearly 11 more than he had in either of his 3 previous minor league seasons. He also threw 8 more innings in 2 minor league starts this season. And fatigue may be becoming an issue. Tuesday's was the 8th consecutive start in which Montgomery has gone 6 innings or less. In 4 of them, he failed to finish 5. I think for a young man who was not necessarily in the rotation plans when spring training started, I think he's pitched really well and won some really big games for us, Girardi said before the game. I think he's grown a lot as a player and I think he's learned a lot and I think he's had a good year. Girardi also said his plan was to start Montgomery on Sunday as a way to keep him sharp, with an eye toward possibly using him out of the bullpen in the postseason. Advertisement. Continue reading the main story. Asked if Montgomery might even get a postseason start if the Yankees go deep enough into October. Severino, Sonny Gray, Masahiro Tanaka and C. Sabathia appear to be guaranteed. Girardi said, "Those decisions haven't been made in what we're going to do. But obviously he has pitched really well and he will be considered. But before that happens, Montgomery will pitch once more on Sunday, in what might wind up being the most important game of an improbable Yankees regular season. It's nice," Montgomery said. "There's no pressure. Just another game. I'll just go out there and do what I do."